Hello, everybody. Today we are going to be looking into Oprah Winfrey and Megsy. Of course, you know that Oprah and Megsy did that interview in 2021, and she went to the wedding in 2018, and apparently they'd never met before. Anyway, what we're going to do is we are going to look into how they are getting on now. Yeah, see what is happening. Is Oprah still involved in any way? Last time we checked, Oprah was kind of taking a back step. I feel like she's more involved with Doris, but she's definitely, like, there is energy there. I've been getting an Aquarius card in the readings so much, and I know there's a few Aquarians orbiting the Marcosphere, but Oprah is one of the ones that did quite a lot of damage with that interview to the royals. I must say, at the time, it's all, the energy's all changed now. It's shifted on, but we're gonna have a look and see how they're getting on at the moment. So if you're new here, I work in layers. I work in the Celtic cross system. I view the tarot through a Jungian star sign, and what's the other lens? All of it, your guidebooks, everything, symbolism, loads of stuff I see with the tarot. And I use the Celtic cross spreads, so it changes the slight nature because the cards begin to talk to each other as well. So yeah, so please like, share, subscribe, join me on my little adventure that I've been on since 2019, trying to get to the bottom of the Markles. And I think we've got there many times, many times. Lots of predictions I've said have come true. The latest is Megsy was traveling. Megsy's done something stupid, and there was going to be issue with Harry's charities, and all of those came through. And that was just in the last week or so. So there we go. Anyway, we're going back into Megsy and Oprah. Like I say, Oprah's an Aquarius, which annoys me because I'm Aquarius. And Megsy is a Leo, which is actually every sign in the zodiac has an opposite, and Leo is the opposite of Aquarius. Yeah. Interesting. I thought interesting. So we are going to have a look into Megsy's current vibes towards Oprah Winfrey and see what is going on, see what is happening, see what's next, if anything. Now, I thought Oprah might only really be interested in Harry, but I feel like there's more to this. There's so much more to this. Let's just have a look. How is Megsy viewing Oprah at the minute? 5 of Wands. There's some level of fractions and discord here. There's something, there's this energy where things are not quite as they seem. There's definitely some fighting going on. Now, this could be something to do with Megsy's bot squad, or it's definitely something more to do with interpersonal, but we shall find out what's crossing over. The 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay, so the 10 of Pentacles in reverse is outside rich, wealthy circles. But she turned up in Paris for Balenciaga, which is controversial in itself, but she turned up in Paris and she's just not. This isn't it. This isn't it. She wants to be in some inner circles and be more protected. I know she's got something's happened with Oprah. Okay, so she feels like she's carrying a burden. Their dynamic is so strange, you know. And there's the King of Swords underneath. There's a male energy here, a criminal male energy. That kind of like brought them together. And is still involved in their friendship. Air sign men around Megsy, not too many. You've got Newsom, you've got, I don't think that's him, by the way. You've got Boozy's a Gemini. It could be somebody else. Right, okay. What is really bothering Megsy is that she's being classed as an influencer, and she doesn't like this whole thing that she's an influencer. She thinks she's better than that. She thinks she should be called like something superstar who just happens to have an Instagram account. You know, she takes a massive offense at being called an influencer, because influencers range from like 500 subs to millions, and she doesn't like being labeled with the little people. So she doesn't like being called an influencer. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse crossing over. She wants some protection. She wants to be around the rich and wealthy elites. There's the King of Swords as well. Who is this King of Swords guy? She feels quite trapped within something. And there's the Prince of Pentacles there. Who is this King of Swords? In reverse twice. The Eight of Swords there. There's an entrapment. And the Prince of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. That's Harry. Six of Cups. She wants everyone to go back into their childhood. And the Five of Cups in reverse. She's hoping Oprah's gonna help her rewrite her childhood. There's something there where she wants Oprah to help her readdress her past, because we've got the childhood and a misremembering childhood energy here, and misremembering past events and rose-tinted glasses and all that. So she's actually gonna want Oprah to help her rewrite the narrative around her childhood. I don't know what she's covering up there, but there's something. The King of Swords here twice. Now, that could be any, like, Oprah's business associates. It could be somebody like that. It could be Oprah's, like, kind of very domineering side. You don't get to where she's got by being a nice person. Do you know what I mean? That King of Swords in reverse. That's some kind of trouble, man. Big trouble. Big trouble. Let me have a look at how Oprah's seeing Meghan. Who is that man? Can't possibly be. Can it be boozy? Doubt it. Doesn't feel like boozy. Okay, we have spiritualism inverted. We have this Holy Spirit inverted. And we have the Queen of Cups in reverse there. Oh my God. Before I say anything, let me just... The Death card in reverse. The Fool in reverse. The Risk. Having others sacrifice a bit of you so you can burn your bridges to go forward. You don't need any... Oprah wants to burn systems down. Current systems. But it's too heavy. It's too much of a strong burn down. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's like she wants to... It's like overkill. Put it that way. It is overkill. All she sees with Megsy is ka-ching as well. And there's something about the relationship that is super transactional from Oprah's side. Like, she wants the money to come in. I think Oprah's got an obsession as well with Diana. Wasn't Diana the one royal that got away and never went for an interview? She's burned by that spirit, that energy, and that Queen of Cups crossing over in reverse. This is Oprah trying to get a little bit of that Diana glamour on her. she really does, with the world in reverse here, she really does want to like completely burn systems down. And there's a burden there. There's the burden of friendship. They've done something. What have they done? I am surprised that we haven't got the devil card here, to be honest with you guys. But we certainly have a lot of negative energy. There's the moon in reverse. Not surprised about that, actually. And there's the Seven of Swords, taking something that is yours that you shouldn't take. Lies, deceit, moving energy around, and that's the card. That Seven of Swords is linked to Aquarius. The moon is in reverse, so that's linked to Pisces. Interesting, Prince Andrew's a Pisces. I know Oprah has got links to Ferguson, Sarah Ferguson, but there is a lot more going on here with the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse as well. They're like, Oprah's trying to like bring in almost, it's weird what they're trying to do. They're really trying to bring in like this Princess Diana energy to like kind of like take on her earthly role, if you know what I mean. They're treating her like she's almost like a goddess that can inhabit their bodies in a way. It's really weird, and I know that's going to freak some of you guys out, but it's really weird, this energy that they have. They really want to come after Diana, really are. And I said it at the start of the year, they're really going to try and come for Diana. I feel that Oprah is somewhat behind all of this. I am interested with the spiritual stuff, because starting off, we have got one of the more spiritual cards in the tarot, which is the Ace of Cups, and it is inverted. It is absolutely inverted, and that to me is bringing something in that isn't necessarily yours or natural to take. And then we've got more taking there. And then we've got a destruction vibe going on. And then we've got a burden as well. So maybe they've started down this path and it's weighing heavy on both of these women. Their friendship and their associations and their energetic links is actually a burden to both of them. I'm just going to ask what Oprah's doing, messing around with spirituality with Meghan. So we've got the Three of Wands, there's disruption. We've got the Nine of Swords, which is stress. And we've got both of the women are kind of in with being disruptors. There is a level of stress here. It's almost like getting caught out. They don't want to be exposed. I suppose the expose would be just how kind of in cahoots they are, and how they are also, their energy is just whack, man. The Page of Wands is in reverse, and that Page of Wands suggests to me that there is a lot of anger and hostility, especially around these two women. These women are millionaires, billionaires, right? Megsy has potentially got a cash flow problem with Netflix and all of this stuff. They haven't necessarily got the funds foreseeable coming in, but Oprah is sitting on money, big money. And they're trying to use it for whatever they want to do. I'm not seeing a great friendship, to be honest. I'm seeing, again, I've just done a reading on Khloe Kardashian and Megsy. This is all convenience as well. It's almost like who's susceptible to the grift and her way of thinking. And Megsy is susceptible to Oprah's way of thinking. If Oprah taking something that's not hers, I would expect her to do something around the Markles or something around the Royals soon, whether it's an article or whether, well, later on in the year, whether it's an article, whether it's a show or something, or speaking out or having an interview, but she's going to mention them, and she's going to mention them in a light that she's kind of taking ownership of part of the story. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I wonder if there's something awkward that's going to come out about either Harry and Megsy's charities, or something that Oprah's working on that is going to affect all three of them, or definitely affect Oprah and Megsy. So there's that going on. I don't know what Oprah's complete game is. I don't know why she's doing this. It might be a power thing. It might be just because she can. It's difficult. But the first card was the Ace of Cups in reverse for me. And that is absolutely very worrisome. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Please like, share, and subscribe. And stay away from Oprah Winfrey. Lots of love, guys. Bye, everyone.